Well, hello. WC Gatchel here, and this is my, our little Halloween special. We're doing something a little different today. We are going to carve a pumpkin, paint it, and do a beautiful display of fruits and vegetables. Now, this is a healthy pumpkin because you can come by and eat whatever you want, and that's kind of like what I like to do. I like to have a basket of fruit, basket of vegetables around the house. Now, if you do this closer to Halloween, the pumpkin will last no problem. If you do it, too early in the season, well, then you got problems. But that's what I like to do, is that way you come by and, grab yourself an egg, grab yourself an apple. You can put fruit in here, you can put grapes in here, whatever you want. It's a beautiful display. I even put an onion in there. Now, today I got my very good friend, and his name's Frank, and he's here to help me out a little bit. Going to work on this pumpkin together, and just if I didn't mention it, this is an award-winning design. I'm very proud of it. I was in Canada over the weekend and won first prize. I'm used to it. I'm always winning something. So Frank's here. Hey, Frank, how you doing? Frank's kind of light on the words, but I'm glad he's here because, he's going to give me a little help here. Frank, you want to give me a hand with this project? Huh? Oh, good grief. Good thing I didn't ask him for a whole freaking leg. Good grief. Frank, where you getting all this stuff from? This better not be our other neighbor. So anyway, we're going to work on this together. I'm going to show you the ingredients we're going to need. And then, when we're all finished, you can make your own beautiful, beautiful pumpkin display. So, let's get started. We're going to go outside because we're going to do some painting, and we'll talk about all the stuff we're going to need for this project. All right? Okay, now the excitement starts. So once you decide, you want to do this project, you're going to need all your tools. So obviously, nice big pumpkin, all right? Doesn't have to be anything special. Just want to make sure you have a nice big surface here so you can, carve out a beautiful face. And then, of course, you're going to need all the little things you want to put inside there. I got apples, I got zucchini, you can put anything in there you want. I mean, avocados. And if you're afraid of vampires, well, you can always put a little garlic in there too. You're going to need paint. I got pink and I got white. I'll tell you why we do the pink. You're going to need all your little utensils and tools to carve out the pumpkin, and a marker so you can draw on there, all right? So I think the first thing you want to do is maybe draw a face on here. So that's what we'll do here. Let me just draw a little face. So, I need a nice big eye, and then the most important thing is you want a big mouth, because that's really what this thing's all about, is a big mouth. Because he's kind of like eating all this stuff, right? All right, so that's pretty good. Put that down. Now, Frank here, he's going to do the carving. So, all right, go ahead, Frank. Just start carving there a little bit. Hey, Frank, you want to take it easy with that knife? Whee whiz. Good grief. All right, so, if you got young children, you might want to do the carving for yourself, for the kids. And it's not so bad. These tools they have today, woo, are really good. And they're not really that sharp. So, the younger kids, it's kind of hard to get in there, but, I'll show you how to do it. Here we go. Now once you have it all cleaned out, all you got to do is cut the eyes out. Now if you drew a nice little line, it's easy to follow, and then all you got to do is, pop, pop, pop. Ooh, there he is. That's beautiful, right? Now I got one other little trick for you when it comes to illumination. This is probably something I invented, because I ain't never seen anybody else do this before. But those outdoor solar lights you got all over your yard? Well, I got one right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a little line right around this, just like that. All right, so you got the line. And then we're just going to cut that out. And you're going to be really, really surprised when you see, once you put this in, you got to cut that out so it fits. Let's test it. Perfect, perfect. There you go. So there's your, see the solar part right there? Now if you just put that in there like that, you can let it sit outside, collect all the sun during the day, and then at night, boom, it lights up. It's pretty cool. And of course that's my idea, and I did win an award for the best you know, ideas when it comes to pumpkin creation. All right, so we'll take that out for now. So our next thing we have to do is we want to paint it. Now, do you need special paint? No, but you do need white paint, pink paint, whatever color paint you want to do it. But it doesn't really matter. Make sure you shake it up real good. You can hear that little bowl in there. Hear it? All right. So Frank here, he's an expert at painting pumpkins, so I'm going to have him do the honors. So, Frank, you ready to do some painting? All right, that means yes. Okay, so Frank here, he's going to start painting, and you know, the trick to a perfect paint job is just simply keeping the can about 6 inches away from the pumpkin. Nice long strokes, Frank. Too close, buddy. There you go. There you go. Yep. Looking pretty good. Keep it going. Keep it going. Too close. Ain't too close. All nice long strokes. Beautiful, beautiful. Frank, easy. You're gonna mess up the pumpkin. There you go. Beautiful. Full coverage. Full coverage. All right, nice job, Frank. This looks beautiful. So this is what you're looking for, nice full coverage, nice painted. So the next step is, you know, let it dry. So hopefully it don't take too long because, you know, got things to do today. Now the other thing I was thinking was, you know, since October is breast cancer month, I thought, you know what, why don't we paint something pink? So I got these little pumpkins right here. Aren't they cute? And we're gonna paint one of these guys pink. Same thing, shake it up real good. And then since Frank did such a nice job on this one, I thought I'd let him paint the little ones too. All right, go ahead, Frank, hit it. Beautiful. Too close. Too close, too close. Running all over the place. Hit the pumpkin. What are you doing? There you go. Well, you're really coating it on there. You know what, I kind of like that little drip look. Let's do another one. There you go. I got a couple here we can do. That's beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. All right. Now all we got to do is let everything dry. So we'll give it a couple minutes and we'll come right back, okay? All right, okay, we're back. And 3 days later, the pumpkin's nice and dry. So, you know, we can assemble this. And you can do whatever you want with this thing. I mean, you could put vegetables in there, apples, whatever. You can even put candy in there. Put this out on the front stoop, you know, and have the kids come and get their own candy. A lot of things you can do with this. Today, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a little thing that I keep in the house. You know, right around the holidays, people come over, they want to grab an apple or something like that, something fun. Now, if you are going to do this outside, there's a couple of things you can do as far as illumination. And if you've seen any of my Christmas videos, you know that I'm an illumination expert. So, I have all these Halloween lights. Now, these are cool. We didn't have these when I was a kid. When I was a kid, we used to have to put a candle in these things, and the candle would light it and burn, turn all black on the inside. Usually make a big mess. But now we have all these lights. So, what you can do is put the lights in. Now, I like to put them in first, because you put them in the background. And then make sure you have the plug, which I didn't make sure I had the plug. Here it is. Take the plug, put that in there. And then that hole you made in the back, just pull the plug out through there. put all these lights in there like that. And now it looks like, you know, he's got a mouthful of lights. But once you light this up, woo, it's pretty cool. So there we go, we got the lights in there. Now the other little thing you can do, if you're cheap, no, I mean if you want to save on electric bills, is use one of these little solar things. So these come with a stake on it. You take the stake off, and all you got to do, that nice little hole, just put it in the hole. That's it. You set it outside, the sun goes on there, electrifies this, and at night, boom, it pops on. Now you can't see it here. If I put my hand over it, it lights up. But you'll be able to see it at night. I'm going to show you what this looks like at night. All right, so now you have that all set up. Now you want to just start filling it up. Put apples in there. Hey, if you want to do vegetables, a couple zucchinis in there, avocados. I got some little white pumpkins, put them in there. And what's really cool, see that? Look at that. Green apples, look at that. I like to put on, you know, contrast colors and put them out front so people can see them. Look at that. Then you can take the pink ones, put that on there like this, a couple orange ones, and I like to put them out on the ground too, because it makes it look like, you know, it's all spilling out of his mouth. Look at this. Isn't that something? And you wonder why I always win all the awards for decorations and stuff. And don't forget your garlic, you know, if you're scared of Dracula, put the garlic in there, put another little, you can put avocados on there. Look at that, isn't that something? Now that's pretty cool. Then once you light it up, well, it looks really cool. So that's how I made the award-winning national competition pumpkin decoration contest. So not so bad, huh? Not bad at all, huh? All right, so, you know, once you have it this far, well, then there's only one thing you can do, is put it up, set it up, light it up, and then it's lit. Well, there you have it. Beautiful, beautiful pumpkin. I'm really proud of this pumpkin. I really like it a lot. I think it's a good idea. Nice little display, you know, put it in the house or put it outside. And like I said, you can put candy in here. You can put anything in there you want. It's fun. The kids reach in and get the candy out for Halloween night. So, you know, a couple other little things, you know, just to add some little touches. Frank, he found a mouse outside. And he put it on the display too. And if your kitchen is done, you know, not the cleanest kitchen in the world, you know, my wife doesn't like to clean too much, so it's kind of easy to find roaches. But you can put these little roaches on top of there. There's a roach. There's a roach. Don't tell my wife about that. And then here's a roach right here. So, you know, you could put some pretty cool little roaches on there. Isn't that neat? The other little thing, too, is like I said, this light, as you can see, is lit up. So all day long it's catching the sun, and at night it'll come on by itself, and it's worry-free. You don't have to worry about this pumpkin. It'll light up by itself. However, if you don't care about spending extra money on electricity, well, then you can plug it in. Beep! Isn't that beautiful? That's a beautiful pumpkin. I'm really proud of that, and Frank, I'm really grateful you came over to help me out this year. It's wonderful to see you. And I just want to wish you and your family a wonderful Halloween season. And maybe next year we'll get together and work on another project. So from my haunted house to your haunted house, I like to say adios. Until I see you again, may the witches and goblins stay clear of your house. All right? All right. See you later, everybody. Frank, give them a good wave.